have to agree with everything he does, but why don't you just stay out the way? I mean, and I'm not being sexist, but listen to this. Why did you marry your husband?
Because I love him.
Is he the man of your dreams?
Yes, he is.
Is he the man you hope your sons will grow up to be?
Yes.
So why would you stop him from raising them into that?
Welcome back to the channel. I am the Lord Scrub, and parenting. Probably one of the, if not the toughest job on the face of the planet. But like all jobs that consist of a bit of a team effort, it's the worst and most difficult job when one side is working against you. But naturally, here I got a clip for you guys, about 4 minutes. I put on slightly faster speed, and we're gonna get straight into the content. Basically, talk about it and see how we can relate this to Christianity in some way, because I do think she speaks to a lot of good themes here. Then we'll get into some text and pretty much get out for the day. But with that being said, let's get started.
I've been with my husband for about 19 years, and we have 2 children together. He's the disciplinary in the household. However, at times when he's going in on our boys, I'll chime in because I feel like he's being a little too rough on them. He feels like I'm making them soft. How should I respond to this, or how should I act in the situations when he's disciplining our boys?
Well, you don't.
It's a good question, right? I mean, is there situations in life that make you, like, in the moment, make you a bit anxious about where this is going and long-term effects of this, right? Maybe it's a little too harsh. Maybe this is not the right way of going about things. How am I supposed to deal with a situation when it's new and I'm afraid? Let's see how Steve Harvey reacts.
I don't have to agree with everything he does, but why don't you just stay out the way? I mean, and I'm not being sexist, but listen to this. Why did you marry your husband?
Because I love him.
Is he the man of your dreams?
Yes, he is.
Is he the man you hope your sons will grow up to be?
Yes.
So why would you stop him from raising them into that?
That's a powerful answer. I like that. He started off by highlighting, are you two not together for a reason? Is he not that example for your young children? So then naturally, why can't you let him do what he does? But let's see how she responds.
I'm not stopping him. I'm not stopping him. I just feel at times he's a bit harsh with the punishments.
He is hard on them because they boys. Undisciplined boys grow up to be undisciplined men. Do you know the problem you're going to have?
Yes.
Undisciplined men end up in the hospital or in a prison, or they end up in a grave.
That's crazy. Hospital, prison, or in a grave. Hospital, they either end up hurt. What was the other one? Oh man, let me go back. Oh well, I can't even go back. At least not right now. The hospital. They either hurt others, so they hurt themselves. They either hurt others or they end up dead, which is crazy, but it is too real, right? I mean, and so what he did there was very simple. He took it to the long term. You look at it now and see that it's harsh, but long term, if there isn't that firm hand, naturally chaos.
That's what happens to undisciplined men.
Chaos.
I got 4 daughters and 3 sons. I raised my sons entirely different than I raised them girls, because I had to. Because it's a different set of expectations on the boys. Now, do I want my girls to be successful? Yes. Do I want them to get equal pay? Yes. Do I want them to be treated fairly? Yes. Do I let men run over them? Ain't no way. I raised my daughters to be strong, independent, and all of that.
Yikes. Okay, I don't agree with him here. And I kind of get what he's saying. He raised his children to be able to stand up for themselves, but raising independent children is naturally, you're raising somebody to fight community, fight being together with somebody, naturally resist harmonizing and reasoning with another person, which is unfortunate, because on one hand it's like, I think it's like half the picture. You need to be able to teach your kids to be able to, I guess, be their own individual if they need to fend for themselves, right? If they ever should be in that situation. But you should also do the other half, teach them how to work right with the right person. And naturally, I feel like many of our black women are let me stop. Let me not. I'm not gonna speak on that at all. But all I'm gonna say is many types of individuals fail at working together is because they feel they need to be in front all the time. They need to be at the forefront of decisions. They need to have a hand in things. And leadership is not for every position to lead, to have a say all the time. But let's see where he goes with this.
All my girls got college degrees. But them sons of mine and they mothers know, let me have these boys. I ain't over here trying to turn the girls into women because I don't know how. I know nothing. But I know about these boys and I know what it takes to be a man, so I got them. Now, my wife has told me, you too hard on them boys.
That's what I think he is. He's too hard. But they play us against each other now. So they know mom is more laid back, dad is more strict. So they play the role of, if my husband's yelling at him, my 11-year-old will say, well, mama said I could do it.
And why do you think he does?
Yikes. When it's that bad, you know you done did something wrong. It's not playing against each other. It's literally just you now. Because the division has become so manifested. Meaning, like, they are able to verbally see that you guys have a bit of disunity when it comes to approaching them when these kids are in trouble. And so naturally they will try to, like, it's a free-for-all, right? Like, when you in trouble, who you go naturally on the person who can get you out of the punishment or get you out of the trouble. And so, yikes, mama, that's no bueno. Like you standing against daddy so much that literally kids like, okay, yeah, like mommy will get us out of trouble. Daddy can't. Oh man, that's a tragedy, is it? Daddy can't do his job. A lot of situations in life, even in just the faith, right? Like, so for example, sin. When sin is in the picture, naturally we kind of expect correction, but then. No, and I noticed this amongst the faith. People will try to make everything about salvation, and so just to get those words out of your mouth, but I'm still saved though, to continue in their sin. And so this is a very common trope that people do, where when they realize they're being corrected, they're in trouble, and so they will weaponize the good aspects of things or the positive reinforcement to negate any correction to their negative character traits. It is horrifying, and I do feel bad because I mean, pinned against each other. That's crazy. But with that being said, let's finish up. Let's keep going.
What's that? Cause mama said.
He's playing us, but he's playing us, Steve, and it's
Because kids are manipulated.
Notice she said us. By the way, she keeps saying us, even though from the situation, dad wants to discipline them boys. Or this boy, and mama's essentially in a way of judgment. And so, like, now it's us being manipulated when it's rather you being manipulated to go against dad because maybe boy done put on the crocodile tears. I don't know.
Manipulative.
yes.
They are master manipulators. They don't mean no harm. They just doing what they can do. Kids are slick. Now they playing y'all against one another. Marjorie and I came to a conclusion. When the girls come in there and ask me something, or the boys come in there and I know that I got a feeling they've been upstairs, I say, go ask your mama. When they go and ask her, they say, go ask your father. Now they go, well, I already asked mama. Well, what did she say? And whatever she said upstairs, I go along with that. Now, if we disagree.
Yeah, that's good. That's intelligent. That's smart. So he's about to go into this because it's the most obvious. Like, you can disagree behind closed doors, but never in front of them kids. Like, because that's what creates this. Like, kids are very intelligent. Everybody is very intelligent for what gets them where they want to be, right? Everybody like, oh, if I can situate myself this way, then I'm gonna learn real quick how to get myself into those type of situations. And naturally, kids are like that, right?
Marjorie and I, now kids are older now. Marjorie and I never allowed them to see us disagree in front of them.
Exactly.
You can disagree with your husband, you just can't do it in front of the boys. Because once they see it in front of each other, then they got you. And here they come, because you done stepped in too many times.
Yeah, it's you, mama. It's you. You can't be doing that.
So, have you picked up anything?
Yes, I have.
Thank you very much. Let your husband raise them boys. You might mess around and have two fine young men like the one you married.
Yes.
Mm.
All right, well.
And so that's the clip right there. And so yeah, like pretty simple, right? I mean, many situations, especially when it comes to the faith, happen like that. So right off the bat, let's settle this marriage business with Ephesians chapter 5, verse 33. This is the English Standard. However, let each one of you love his wife as himself. So naturally, the one flesh principle is very prevalent in the marriage. Like from Genesis 1 and 2 all the way to the book of Ephesians, we are keeping that same principle. You guys are one flesh, so he should love you as his own self, meaning there is a very literal bond of treating you with the same care as I do with my own body, because we are now united in some radical way. But then it ends with this: and let the wife see that she respects her husband. He loves you. He's giving you the best of himself. He's treating you unified, one with himself. And so naturally give him the respect that he deserves. And obviously this is in the way you treat him, but naturally with a clip like that, we see that, hey, like your respect is not just, oh, I say I love him. It's actually the actions that take place afterwards. Actually, this relates to us Christians, because what? Like the Bible calls the church, aka the collective of all the believing saints, the believers, the bride of Christ. See that the wife, and let the wife see that she respects her husband. So naturally, we have a husband, or we are in that sort of, oh, someone is higher and over us, our head, the one we look unto, the one that makes decisions for us, the one that leads us in a particular direction. We need to see that we respect Christ. Naturally, this, like, again, small situation. He loves her husband, but she's in a bit of disagreement about him just doing what he does. Sometimes we put ourselves in that position when against Jesus to create this type of dynamic, and as we see, chaos. Things cannot run smoothly if we don't respect Jesus enough to lead us in all our ways. Sure, we can go to our prayer closet and air out our grievances, like, Lord, like I don't understand it. But as our faith is to be a light unto the world, we never let that show in our actions, in the way we treat people, and most importantly, in the way we represent Christ publicly. We do this behind closed doors. This sort of phase of, okay, I don't know, and my faith is being tested, but I'm gonna keep moving forward. And so naturally, this leads me into a verse from the Old Testament, Amos. I hope Amos. Hope I'm saying this right. Chapter 3, verse 3. Do two walk together unless they have agreed to meet? Like her, like this is the phase of life. We are united, but we have to be united of a common purpose, right? Or else how can we move forward? How can we progress unless we show that we care, unless we show that we are actively in agreement? Like we say it all the time, I love you. Show me you love me with your actions. Let that not be a head knowledge or a inner heart desire, but a character that moves in this direction. Let it be visual, well, with the way you move. So naturally, this is the last verse I have. Actually, no. I almost forgot I had that verse from Luke. Romans chapter 13, verse 7. Pay to all that is owed to them, taxes to whom taxes are owed, so respect your governments. Revenue to whom revenue is owed, so obviously your debts. Respect to whom respect is owed, so naturally those who warrant respect, i.e. our husband, right? Jesus Christ. And of course, for the ladies, their actual husband. Give them that respect, give them that ability to be that person that you married them. right? For, and of course, same with us. We want Christ to be our Lord and Savior. Naturally, treat him with the respect that he deserves. Honor to whom honor is owed. Honor those who honorable. It's very honorable to discipline kids who have bad character. It's very honorable to be corrected as a Christian in Christ, naturally, because he has an agenda, and we have literally fallen in agreement with his agenda, right? And so last but not least, Jesus was criticized in his day, right? And so we have Luke chapter 7, verse 34 and 35. This was his response to much of the criticism. The Son of Man has come eating and drinking, and you say, look at him, a glutton and a drunkard, a friend of tax collectors and sinners. This is what people are saying about him. Now, first, the first few verses above this one is them talking about John. John had this very reverent lifestyle, and they still had something to say about him. The Son of Man, who, again, just has a whole, is essentially the opposite of John, but has a whole bunch of miraculous deeds and simple, applicable teachings. And he's not grasping for anybody's power and position, but yet, just opposed to John, who you guys have scrutinized, he's the opposite of that, and you guys have something to say about him too. But here is the key principle, verse 35. Yet wisdom is justified by all her children. Language is simple. One of my favorite verses, because it just highlights the definitive measure of a person. What is their fruit, right? Children are the fruit of the womb. Wisdom is teaching, something thought to be smart, has a bit of intellect and thought put in behind it, testable, and always proven to be, well, something that gives returns. Justification is how something is verified. This is something accepted. So put it together, the way Jesus lives, what he speaks, is validated by its fruit. And I like the word children there, because naturally, I mean, the lady has questions about this parenting style, his discipline style, but as Steve Harvey said, undisciplined boys either end up in a hospital, I'm pretty sure the middle one was hurting other people, as well as possibly dead. Oh, he said jail, yeah. And so naturally, to keep your boys out of those horrible life situations, this is the firm hand that will set them straight now, so that they live, so that when they grow up, they can live honest, disciplined lives built on a simple yet effective framework. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Mama was cooking, or do you think this situation has nothing to do with Christianity? We can't learn nothing here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and see you guys in the next one. Take care, God bless, and stay blessed.